My name is Zack Page. I am head coach of Champs Gym. I run the Zack Attack Club. We have the little kids over here, trying to get them off the streets. That's my idea of this whole thing, is try to get them off the streets. Do something productive. Well, you know, I have older guys that come in. I do UFC fighters. I do amateur fighters. I do professional fighters. I've had the pleasure and the blessing of being able to travel around the world to learn different things and different techniques that I portray, however you want to say it. I have 68 professional fights. I've traveled all over the world. I've been to Asia, all over Germany, London, Denmark. Wow. My career didn't do what I thought it was going to do. Didn't jump off. I've been what a lot of people consider robbed in a lot of my fights. Didn't get the fair judge. So, you know, I feel like, you know, maybe it's not for me to be world champ, or maybe get one of these guys, you know, to get out there and understand what it's like to be out here truly in the boxing world. People always call me and say, hey, I want to be a boxer. But when they come to me, and I don't play games, when they come to me, I show them what it's like. I show them the real deal about it. I don't kill them right off front, but I let them know that it's real hard and it's real work. It's fun, I love it. I don't know what I would do without it, but it's hard work. That I've had the pleasure of getting ready for was Kelly Patton. I helped him get ready for Jermaine Taylor and defend his title with Jermaine Taylor. I was in Austria. That's one of the other places that I was in. Was in Austria, and I had the very pleasure of being able to speak with and talk to the late Emmanuel Stewart, God rest his soul, and the Klitschko's, who are the most gentleman's people I know. They're so cool and down to earth. You really wouldn't think that they're champions because they don't act like it. But they spar like it. They really do. But I had a pleasure of being out there. I helped Thomas Adamaz get ready for a title fight. Ooh, my first champion that I sparred with was from France. John Mark McCormick. He was a real gentleman. We got real close. You know, he was real cool. That was hard work. That really let me know that if I want to do this, I'm going to have to get in shape. I'm going to have to be ready. And so that's what I've been doing my whole career.
And what's some advice to the people? What do you look for in fighters? What do they need to have?
First and foremost, heart. You have to have heart, because in this square circle, this is not for everybody. People say, yeah, I want to do it, get in there and spar, and be like, oh no, getting the head banged around. We're crazy. Us boxers, we're a little loose. But condition, what word am I looking for? I like enthusiasm, wanting to learn, for lack of better words. Wanting to learn the game. If they want to come here and they want to learn the game, I will definitely show them the game, everything that I know. And then, like, there's Leslie Parkley, who is a tremendous help. He helps me, especially with my beginners. If it wasn't for him in here, some of these beginners would be like pro looking, but he gets them. He sets up the standards of what needs to be done, and then he hands them over to me.
And now you're also helping out the children here?
Oh yeah.
Champs Gym?
Champs Gym, you know, like I said, I'm the Zack Attack Club, and I have the little kids. I start them off at 7, all the way up. My oldest guy is 34, you know, and it's also a fitness. I have females that come here that want to just not want to box, but want to train like a boxer to get in shape. And it's a total fitness. It's total body. It's everything. You know, it's like I tell my students, you play football, you play basketball, but you don't play boxing. You know, because boxing, if you're not careful, can wind you on the other side, and you really don't want that. I've been blessed not to be able to still be able to talk after 68 fights, and you could be able to understand me too. Yeah, well, I just want to get the kids off the street. That's my main thing. Get the kids off the street and be able to help people who wants to get in shape, get healthy, get shape. I mean, some of them come and talk to me about what they should and shouldn't eat. I help them out with that, you know, give them my best advice, because sometimes I fight in 2 divisions. I fight in heavyweight and cruiserweight, so sometimes I gotta eat and work hard, do different things to gain weight, and then I also gotta eat and do different things to lose weight. So I'm very healthy in what I do, and I kind of help people out doing those things.
Thank you, Zack Page. And now we leave Warren, Ohio to view the fight scene in New York City. 2-time Olympic champion Vasyl Lomachenko will be moving up to 130 pounds, so he'll face current champion Rocky Martinez. On the undercard, we have Felix Verdejo, who'll be facing Jose Martinez. This is Saturday, June 11th at the theater at Madison Square Garden, and it'll be broadcast live on HBO.
Va a pelear con el voleibol, naturalmente. Hace una pelea con un campeonato latino, pero también al mismo tiempo es una pelea que todo el mundo no piensa que usted tiene la habilidad, ni la posición, ni la fortaleza para ganárselo. ¿Qué usted cree de eso? Que la crítica es desconocido, usted quiere asombrar el mundo ese sábado, ¿qué es lo que va a hacer?
Como dices, la crítica bienvenida, ¿no? Yo lo único que voy a demostrar este sábado que voy a callar demasiadas bocas, ya que no vengo a día de campo, vengo a hacer mi trabajo, y mi trabajo es llevarme ese título a México, y primeramente Dios así lo vamos a hacer. Vamos a hacerle una noche difícil a Verdejo, y primeramente Dios espero salir con la mano en alto. No es la primera vez que me toca con todo en contra. He sido retador muchas veces, he ido a su casa varias veces, y gracias a Dios siempre hemos salido victoriosos. Esta vez no creo que sea la excepción.
Jose Martinez is very, very, very confident that he'll come in here. He's always been the underdog everywhere he's fought. And fighting Verdejo is no different. He's just another fighter going to his home. And I've been more victorious in other opponents' homes than in my own. I am not a fighter that comes from a fighter's family. I'm the only one from my fighter's family, from my family, that became a fighter. And they were very shocked and very disappointed, but they see my progress and they see how good I am, and they now support me. I'm impressed. I love New York. This is my first time in New York. I enjoy New York. It's a very beautiful city, and I hope to come back. I don't look past any other opponent. I'm not looking past Verdejo, but I hope one day to be one of the world's greatest lightweights in the world. I want to win the world title, in addition to the title that I'm going to take away from Verdejo. I'm not impressed nor intimidated by the fact that it's a Puerto Rican week, and everybody's getting ready for the Puerto Rican Day Parade, and most of the people in the audience are going to be supporting Verdejo because they're all Puerto Ricans. But at the same time, I'm going to do my job. And the Mexican-Puerto Rican rivalry means nothing to me. This is just 2 guys fighting for world recognition. Other than that, you know, he impressed me as a very agile, very smart, very astute person. He says he's not a knockout artist. He says knockouts come to him. He boxes, but he turns around and he's able to score knockouts. Other than that, the guy seems to be pretty confident that he's going to create or cause the biggest upset in Madison Square Garden this come Saturday, June 11th.
Two-time Olympic champion Vasyl Lomachenko will be moving up to 130 pounds, so he'll face current champion Rocky Martinez. On the undercard, we have Felix Verdejo, who'll be facing Jose Martinez. This is Saturday, June 11th at the theater at Madison Square Garden, and it'll be broadcast live on HBO.
2 o 3 días más, ¿cómo te sientes? ¿Ya está preparado, todo listo? Estos simplemente son días de relajar un poco y revisar todo el plan.
Sí, de verdad que sí, me siento muy bien, gracias a Dios, estamos bien preparados para este próximo sábado.
Aquel día del Bronx, ¿cómo tú sentiste que te aceptaron la gente estaba encima de ti como un rey?
Pues, algo bien bonito, ¿verdad? Las personas a llegar a mí, tirarse fotos, autógrafos, algo que nos gusta mucho.
Martínez dice que él no está nervioso ni nada, es la primera vez que estoy en Nueva York, pero Félix es Félix y yo soy Martínez, así que y yo quiero la corona de él y no me siento nervioso ni nada, voy a ganar.
Nada, cada cual va a hacer su trabajo, esperemos que todo nos salga bien y poder salir airoso.
Now, Felix has been very active over the last year or two, racking up a lot of fights. He's closing right into title contention. Does he feel like this year, 2016, is he ready for the title fight, or maybe 2017?
Tú has peleado, has mantenido bien activo, peleando este año, el año que viene. Tú ahora te sientes emocionalmente o físicamente ya preparado para un título mundial, o si no este año, pero el año que viene, el 2017.
Vamos a ver, todo depende de cómo yo luzca esta pelea, cómo esté el sábado 11 de junio, cómo pelee, y ahí sabremos si estamos preparados o no para un título mundial.
Well, we'll see. It depends on naturally how I perform Saturday, and I expect to win. But we'll see whether I'm ready for a title fight this year, 2016, or a title fight 2017, because we still have some way to go.
Now, last question. Now, some people have been saying, well, Verdejo has been knocking everybody out like he's supposed to, but he keeps on winning. Is that kind of stuff important to him, or is just winning important to him?
La crítica aquí es que Verdejo ha ganado todas sus peleas y sigue noqueando a todo el mundo. ¿Esa crítica lo molesta o no le importa porque eso es parte de su carrera siendo boxeador?
No, es parte de un boxeador. La pelea se puede caer por nocaut en primero, como puede durar todos los rounds. Nada, nosotros simplemente nos preparamos para hacer una buena pelea y pues, para salir a ganar.
He said, no, it doesn't bother him. I mean, he goes out there to do his job, whether it's a knockout, whether it's a decision, it doesn't matter. The thing is to win and continue winning and be at the platform for a world title fight. Other than that, it doesn't bother me. The critics don't bother me. He was told, asked about the critics. He always wins. He's always knocking out people. He's always on the winning side. Does it bother him that people criticize him because of the fact that he's winning? Maybe they're implied that they were easier fights than they should be, and the fact of the matter is that does he feel, concerned about the critics? He says, no, I just go out there to do my job. If a knockout comes, it comes. If a knockout doesn't come, I don't care. It doesn't really bother me. Now, in terms of the championship fight, do you think after this victory Saturday, would he be looking for a world title fight this year, 2016, and or maybe 2017, depending on his performance? He said, I take one fight at a time. Whatever happens, happens. If it happens this year, great. If it doesn't happen this year, maybe next year, that's okay. I'm not in a hurry to push for a title fight, even though, yes, I am looking for a title fight, a world title fight.
Two-time Olympic champion Vasyl Lomachenko will be moving up to 130 pounds, so he'll face current champion Rocky Martinez. On the undercard, we have Felix Verdejo, who'll be facing Jose Martinez. This is Saturday, June 11th at the theater at Madison Square Garden, and it'll be broadcast live on HBO.
¿Esta primera vez aquí en Nueva York o esta no es la primera vez?
No, es mi segunda vez, estaba aquí para cuando empaté con Juan Carlos Burgos.
Oh, Carlos Burgos, sí. ¿Cómo tú te sientes ahora preparándote? Tú mismo sabes que el ruso y Ucrania está hablando mucha baba, que te va a ganar, que esto lo otro, que él es olimpiado, todo eso lo otro, que tú no tienes ni una oportunidad de ganarle.
No, eso es lo que dicen todo el mundo, lo mismo decían con Salido la primera vez y le gané. O sea que es cuestión, yo hice mi trabajo hoy en Puerto Rico y vengo pues a defender mi título.
Ustedes se preparan con un plan 1 o un plan B. De todo tiene que salir coordinado en plan 1, pero si no trabajan, ustedes siempre tienen plan B.
Sí, no, plan A, B y C. Si no sale el A, sale el B, y si no sale el B, sale el C. Sí, trabajamos para todo.
¿Cómo tú te sientes peleando, defendiendo tu título? Porque te acuerdas que la semana pasada el Salido, que te dio mucho dolor de cabeza, le llamaron empate. ¿Cómo tú te sientes comparado esa pelea con este?
Es totalmente dos peleas diferentes, ¿no? Salido y Vargas fueron dos peleadores que fueron a matarse. Aquí pues yo vengo a defender mi título, a guerrear y sé que Vasyl lo que va a venir es a moverse, a buscar dar la pelea de la boxear.
Ese hace de un zurdo rápido que puede brincar, saltar, cambiar, todo eso. ¿Eso es para confundirte a ti o qué?
No, él tiene su estilo, tiene su estrategia, pero como dije, yo hice un buen equipo de trabajo con José Pedraza, con un tipo avispado también igual que él, y estamos listos para retener el título.
Así que tú ya en esta semana, hoy es el 8, siempre vas a mantenerte listo, descansar, planificar, mantener en mente todo lo que planificaron para la victoria.
Sí, no, eso mismo, recapitular todo lo que he hecho durante todo el entrenamiento y para aplicarlo el día de la pelea.
¿Y cómo se siente que esta es la víspera del desfile y muchos más puertorriqueños van a estar aquí que otros demás?
No, contento, en verdad, un orgullo para mí poder estar aquí y defender mi título otra vez.
¿Y después el domingo va a desfilar la parada?
Si Dios quiere y estamos aquí, desfilamos también.
Gracias, amigo. Toda la suerte y Dios te bendiga.
Gracias. Mira.
He indicated confidence. He's not afraid of anything. Whatever Lomachenko has to say, whatever his gold medals are in the Olympics, whatever record he has, doesn't mean anything. I'm defending my title. I'm the champ, and I'll be victorious Saturday. There is a contingency of it's eve of the Puerto Rican Day Parade, and I know most Puerto Ricans will be there. A lot of people cheering me on, but it's still a fight, and I have to win it. I don't care what he says. I don't care how big he is or how fast he is. He's a southpaw, but still I'm prepared to win. There is always, when we go to training camp, there is also always a plan A and a plan B and plan C, but whatever it is we're going to do, we're going to utilize all the plans to make sure that we win this fight Saturday. And I'm not concerned about what he has to say. I'm going to be ready for him.
Three-time Olympic champion Vasyl Lomachenko will be moving up to 130 pounds, so he'll face current champion Rocky Martinez. On the undercard, we have Felix Verdejo, who'll be facing Jose Martinez. This is Saturday, June 11th at the theater at Madison Square Garden, and it'll be broadcast live on HBO.
Rocky is like 2 pounds we saw over the weight, so he's on road to make the weight without a problem. Does that take a weight off his mind, knowing that he's not going to have to face?
Мы сегодня видели, он взвесился, Рокки взвесился, был 132 паунда. То есть он 100% сделает вес. Это сейчас у тебя как бы снимет напряженную с твоего как бы думания, что ты не будешь об этом.
Об этом вообще, сколько будет он весить, мне без разницы.
I never thought about that, how much he's gonna weigh. For me, it doesn't really matter.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing.
Welcome to New York.
Thank you.
And you a translator or you're okay?
Yeah, I need translator.
Oh,
Yeah.
Rocky Martinez says he's not going to take his title from him, right? And he has to be better than him. He's going to have to step up to the plate to beat him and take away his title. He's a 130-pound champ, and that's exactly how he's going to stay.
Рокки Мартинес сказал, что он тебе ни в коем случае не даст тайтл. Ты должен как бы встать в ринг и забирать у него этот тайтл.
Для этого я здесь.
That's why I'm here.
You, at one time in the Olympics, you fought Verdejo. Do you think in the future that maybe you guys might clash because you're going up in weight?
Один раз на Олимпиаде ты боксировал Вердехо. Если он подойдет в твоей весовой категории в профессионалах, ты думаешь, что ты будешь его боксировать?
Я думаю, что скорее я подойду к его весовой, а не он подойдет к моей. Потому что он крупнее, он больше, он боксирует на вес больше, поэтому уже буду я подходить.
I think most likely I am the one who's going to be stepping to his weight class because he's a bigger guy, he weighs more. So I think I am the one who's going to be coming to his weight class, not him coming to my weight class.
You are coming into New York for the first time. Is there any nervousness, any jitters because you're in Madison Square Garden and on the eve of the Puerto Rican Day Parade?
Первый раз боксируешь в Нью-Йорке, первый раз находишься, приехал боксировать в Нью-Йорке, бой в Madison Square Garden. Как-то для тебя это стрёмно, ты как бы нервничаешь в чем-то?
Абсолютно, вы знаете, ринг везде одинаковый. 4 угла, канаты, настил ринга. Единственное, что отличает разные места друг от друга, это цвета ринга и все.
It really doesn't matter to me. Everything is the same. The ring has 4 corners, has ropes, and only one thing, what is time to time, you can see a different color of a canvas. Everything is still the same.
Your training camp has been good. You have naturally when you train in camp, you come up with a plan A, but you also must have a plan B when you go into the ring when plan A doesn't work. Have you thought about that?
Наверняка у тебя есть какой-то план А, и если у тебя не получается план А, ты переходишь в план Б. Ты уже об этом как-то думал в ринге? Ну, в принципе, в ринге у тебя как бы ходишь в ринг, у тебя есть план А, а потом план Б.
Да, естественно, конечно, у меня есть стратегия. Конечно, у меня есть стратегия на бой. Я думаю, что это все будет по ходу боя.
Yes, of course I have a strategy. I have every time for every bout I have a strategy, but I think I'm going to be using that during the bout.
Это у меня сразу мысль в голове. Это как Тайсон говорил. Все имеют план на бой со мной после первого пропущенного удара. Все его забывают.
Just like I said, Tyson once, everybody has a plan coming into the ring, but after I land my punch, the plan is going to the ground.
So this last few days, you're just going to coast, loosen up, strategize, remember what you planned in camp, and then put it to effect Saturday.
Вот эти несколько последних дней до боя, что это просто как бы отдыхаешь, подходишь к весу, или ты еще тренируешься?
Нет, я уже не тренируюсь. Все, что я делаю, это я жду, настраиваюсь и все. И вот я отвечаю на вопросы журналистов.
All I do, I already done my training. All I do is just like getting a little bit loosened up and going to the preparing for the fight and answering the questions to reporters. We got to go to the ring, guys.
Thank you. God bless you.
And now the results. On the undercard, Felix Verdejo stays unbeaten by stopping Juan Jose Martinez with a 5th round TKO victory. And in the main event, Vasyl Lomachenko knocks out Roman Rocky Martinez in the 5th round to win the WBO super featherweight title, becoming a 2-division world champion in his 7th pro fight. And that's all the time we have for this show. I'm Kristal Hart reporting from Mendez Gym here in New York City. Hope you've enjoyed the show and thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the fights.